Hey beautiful soul, welcome to the channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share your thoughts below. I would love to hear from you. If you already subscribed, welcome back. I'm so glad you could join me again. And for those who have gifted me with super thanks and joined my channel membership, you guys are amazing. I love you all. So I'm gonna do a collective reading. Remember to only take what resonates with you and let the rest go. Wow. So I'm already sensing someone in your orbit. Their energy feels grounded. They're very protective of you. And they deeply respect you. They're not projecting a fantasy on you. They see you clearly. And what they see is someone who refuses to abandon themselves just to keep a connection alive. So this person, they have noticed you learn the hard way that being alone is better than being tied to something that drains you, confuses you, or asks you to shrink just to keep things smooth. They watch how you carry yourself. You have boundaries. And there are standards you're not negotiating. There's just something in your presence that says you're not begging to be chosen. You're not performing for approval. Or you're not dimming your light to make anyone comfortable. This person, they understand that access to you is earned. You don't hand over your heart to whoever shows up with attention or interest. You've been true enough to value steadiness over charm, to trust patterns more than promises. And this person, they treat your energy like something sacred. This person, they see your self-respect as rare. Instead of being intimidated by your boundaries, they feel inspired by your boundaries. Yes, like they want to rise to meet you. There's a tenderness in how they're approaching you. They seem to have a patience that comes from knowing you cannot be rushed and you cannot be manipulated. They want to earn their place in your world. Wow. So this person may have picked up on something that most people miss, okay? Like how you end up where you are today. I hear your independence isn't bitterness. Your guardedness or selectiveness isn't cruelty. You simply reach a point where you know your worth. And you're not bargaining with the things that keep you well. They have noticed how you move with discernment. How you rather enjoy your own company. How you rather not force a connection that doesn't align with your path. Yeah, they can feel you're not playing games anymore. But you're also not trying to trigger anyone. I see you already did the work of becoming whole by yourself. You don't need saving. Maybe you're looking for a partnership, someone who can stand beside you as an equal. This person sees romantic access to you as a privilege, not an entitlement. You know, people don't easily get access to you. You know, you're not being treated like an open door. You know, come and go, take what they want, and mess with your nervous system. There's consequences. You have dealt with that. And this person, they have watched you choose, like, they have watched you choose consistency. They've watched you expect, like, reciprocity. They know you're looking for alignment rather than chemistry. They've heard you reference people you no longer speak to, situations you walk away. Even without the details, they understood the message. You know how to love from a distance when it's necessary. You choose your peace. You choose your progress over connections that no longer serve you. Where someone else might call that cold-hearted, this person calls it self-respect. They can tell you've invested in yourself. You've raised your emotional standard of living. Whatever you survived to get here gave you depth and authenticity. You bring something real into a partnership. And what's beautiful is they don't see your standards as obstacles. They see them as instructions. Like you've quietly shown this person how to love you properly. And instead of backing away, they want to do it right. They want to prove they're not here to waste your time. Not to like create illusion or confusion. They're not here to bring drama into a life you work so hard to protect. They want to show you through consistent actions that they're worthy of the trust you give. You may not open up quickly, and that makes them want to earn your trust. Yes, your trust has a cost. You're intentional about who gets access to the deeper layers of you. And the fact like they're even close to you right now feels like special, something to honor, something to protect. There's an energy of home around you for them. When this person is with you, they feel settled in a way that's so raw, so rare. You've shown them parts of you the world doesn't get. They know that it isn't accidental. They've noticed that even though you're warm, genuine, the softness is earned through honesty, effort, and time. You're real, you're not performing, but you do have deeper layers. And those layers require integrity. So they're being deliberate about what you're building. They're careful not to get comfortable too fast. They're not assuming like this connection is going to hold itself. They can feel the stage you're in right now. You're still defining what's allowed and what's not. There's been this quiet rhythm between you, unspoken understanding, and they're learning it. They're sensing what you need right now, what you can hold, what you're not ready for, and they respect it. They're willing to take it slow. Actually feels right. They'd rather build something solid than rush into intensity and label it love. They want to address what's underneath, like lingering wounds, old fears, triggers from the past that could crack a foundation if they are being ignored. So they see this as a chance to create something healthier. And that means tending to the roots now so it doesn't collapse later. I sense there's this patience in their energy, and it's very intentional. They're not like trying to push you forward. They're holding this moment carefully. letting you breathe inside this connection. Okay, you may have crossed a threshold recently, a shift in trust. They want to honor that shift. They want you to feel them with you in this new space before the next step happens. Not because they're unsure of you, but because they sense you might need stillness, reassurance, proof that they can hold you, and proof that they are steady. This person is genuinely content with, where things are right now. You satisfy them beyond surface attraction. They see potential. They want to keep moving. But they're gonna respect every phase. They're not so obsessed with the finishing line that they miss the journey. They want to protect this every milestones. So when you look back, you can see how carefully it was built. Yes, they do think about potential future with you. And they're using their vision wisely. They are being reflective on past. They're noticing their own patterns. They're checking for blind spots. They're literally doing a real internal audit. They know what could sabotage something good if they don't stay conscious. Maybe they overthink. Maybe trust is hard for them. Maybe they try to control outcomes when they feel exposed. Whatever it is, they're bringing it into awareness because they see something rare. And they don't want old habits or patterns to ruin something real. I see maturity. They're not pretending to be perfect. They're doing the work. Every interaction with you feels meaningful. They keep replaying conversation. They remember details. They feel relief because something finally feels honest. No pretending, no games, no performance. This is what they have been craving, and now they can feel it. They're thinking about how to protect it and help it grow. Something happened between you that revealed a softer part of them. It could be a moment of insecurity. Maybe they hesitated. Maybe they pulled back when it started to feel too real. Maybe fear took over and they created distance. And your response was immediate grace. You didn't punish them. You adjusted without cruelty. You gave them space to show up better. That meant more to them than you know. It soothed the part of them that carries shame, the part that expects rejection. You show them you're not demanding perfection, and they may be used to performing for love, people pleasing, wearing a mask to earn acceptance. In their world, the real them and the acceptable them couldn't exist together. But with you, something changes. You saw them wobble. You saw them struggle, and you met them with empathy. And you showed a kind of emotional stability. That experience convinced them you're someone they can build with. A true solid partner, not only for the easy days, but for the messy ones as well. That realization makes them even more protective of this connection. They don't want to lose you now. The idea of you being the one who got away feels unbearable. So they're choosing consistency. They're choosing to be present, to show you the kind of steadiness. They're holding space while you settle into this new phase, while your mind processes, while fears surface, while old stories try to replay. They're giving you room to feel without pressure. This person, they want you to know that even if you're unsure, they're still here. They're not disappearing. And they may have a lot to say. They want to talk to you about their plans, future plans. Most important, they want to include you in their plans, in their decision making, with intention. They want to speak clearly, show up consistently. They are honoring this pause between you, but they are already preparing for what comes next, because the next step really matters. They're going to be more honest, direct expression, give you more clarity. They're getting ready to move past the part of them that stays safe and shallow. They want to show you inner depth. And they don't want you to question whether you have wasted your time at all. And it feels like they're going to be the one to initiate a deeper conversation. They want to step forward first and invite you into this richer dynamic. They're ready to take the risk, and they're hoping you're going to meet them there. It feels like if they have cleared internal hurdles, worked through challenges or fears, they have settled the doubts, and now they want you to see them fully. They want you to know their feelings are real, and their intentions are serious, and they are committed to building something meaningful and steady. This person, they are not going to take you for granted. They are not assuming you'll stay just because things feel good. They know you need to be chosen actively, consistently through actions that matches words. And they've watched you walk away before, like when your needs weren't met. They have no intention of becoming another lesson you have to live for your peace. They want to be the only exception. They want to honor your standards, not bargain with them. They see your self-respect as beautiful, not threatening. So the message here is deep appreciation and growing devotion. You have become more valuable to them day by day. They see you as rare, precious. You're worth the inner work. You're worth them facing their own shadows, working on their fears. They're willing to be patient when patience is needed. They're willing to be brave. They're learning the rhythm of this connection, and they are committed to staying in step even when the tempo shifts. So I see you in this sacred pause. This is the moment of integration, not stagnation. It's a preparation time. It's like the breath before the leap. They're using this time to strengthen themselves, to become the partner you actually deserve. Yes, they're learning on how to love you better, how to show up more fully, how to create the kind of safety that lets both of you be real. When they step forward, it won't be impulsive. It will be intentional. You want to build something solid. And they want this connection to stand the test of time. I see the energy around you is both like mutual and it has potential. You're being asked to show up as your whole self, both light and shadow. They're willing to do that too, okay? To be seen together with imperfection, They want to be willing to admit their fear, to let you in, to speak with truth, to risk vulnerability. When the time is right, they're hoping you meet them. A future is already taking shape. And because anyone is because it's being cared for, or something is being tended with patience and space. This is growing because both of you are doing the work. And the conclusion is simple. You are being honored by this person in the long term. Let me show you some signs and initials. It's getting dark. Some of you may want to lower your volumes if you find these noises very annoying. But some of you may find these noises like ASMR. The puppy. What do you need, puppy? You may see birthday, birth month, birth year. Could be age gap, life path, angels, numbers. I love puppies. But the reason, I kept puppies, a lot of puppies when I was in early teens with my family, of course. But these days, I think they're too loud for my videos. Yes, this person will change your life. And I see like a masculine energy. Maybe they love to wear a hat. Could be feminine who loves to wear a hat. Yes, I see both of you standing at a crossroad. Someone could be rabbit ear. Yeah, they have love for you. Beautiful. Love. Capricorn energy. Flower could be a sign. You guys may share a playlist. Or maybe they keep sending you songs as a sign. Yeah, this is a divinely protected connection. Someone's very girlish. You look younger than your age. Yes, falling madly in love with you. Keep it straight. Feels like eye candy. They see you as eye candy. Yes, they want to have you as their partner. New romantics. I'll see you in my dreams. Maybe you already see each other in your dreams. You owe yourself the love you give so easily to others, so remember to fill up your own cup. They want to make you feel safe. You're going to feel safe with them. It's going to feel natural. Yeah, you guys are soulmates. Some of you twins. It feels like emotions, and maybe you switch on and off their emotions. It's so easy, just like that. What else? Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Pisces, Sagittarius, number 802, Aries, Scorpio, Pisces. Could be angels numbers. Double Sagittarius. A lot of Sagittarius. 7W, Taurus again, and 5. So I hope you can see them well. It's getting dark. I'm gonna stop here. Take care, guys. Love and light to you.